Well, hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 25th through the 31st of May. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I also have this guiding card for the month, which is Adventure. And yeah, like last week, you took off and did something cool. So you're moving on from wherever the heck you were. You are stepping into massive adventure. And I like that for you. I do hope that it's turning into something beautiful for you. Adventure is always about being open to the changes and the weirdness of what is, and experiencing new things. So cool. I hope that's working out for you. A couple of messages from my better angels before we get going here. We're going to be staying humble and staying in our humble space because things are being different, and we need to stay aware that we don't always get to have the brass and the beautiful gold knobs on things, and so sometimes we got to go a little less, and that's okay. So if we stay humble and chill, we don't have to feel like we're falling too far. Am I right? So finally, not finally, but the next message from my better angels is all about how we're being prepared. We are being prepared for physical, financial, and emotional things to not go smoothly. So things are going to be bumpy. All right. So we've gone through some stuff over the past, like April was kind of bumpy, and May is going to still be bumpy. So you need to hang on. All right. Be prepared in every which way we can. All right. So next thing, the final message I have for you is always about, or is this month all about our best thinking, right? So when we use our best thinking, we can create positive solutions, correct? So we can think about positive solutions before we step into business meetings. We can think about positive solutions before we end up in family situations. We can think about positive solutions before we end up in any kind of negotiation. And then, of course, so we also want to think about the global things that are going on and think about the best possible outcomes we can get for the globe in itself. And if we all think together like a group prayer, we can create massive changes. So positive changes, that is. And that's where we're going with that. All right? Those are the messages. Take them as they come. Take them as they hit you, and I'll go on ahead and get into the reading. All right? So we are going to use this beautiful Wisdom of the Oracle deck and pull you a guiding card or a closing card. Ta-da, a mystery card. That's what we call that. The mystery card for you. Oh, that's the one right there. Whoop, there you go. I'm going to save it right there. We'll put these off to one side right here. And we have these 3 cards from the overview video. We are going to add these from the Light Seer Tarot. See what our solutions are in this moment. All right. Okay, cool. So what are we looking at here? What do we have? So Page of Swords, new information about ways to manifest more power. It might be news that comes to you after you've left whatever it was that you left, that you still have an opportunity to go back and have a few say-sos about what happened. That would be empowering, and it might even include paperwork, something like that. So be aware of what this turns into for you, and keep track of it. Next card down is the Ace of Cups, the gift of love. The gift of love. This feels like you being truly humble and receiving whatever it is that's coming towards you, where people are helping you in some way, and you're like, okay, I'm just going to say yes. Oh, you need to sleep on my couch. Please come sleep on my couch. Here, let me feed you. Like, okay. And there's, like I said, there's that humble pie thing going on also, where you're staying super humble and you're in a place of receiving all this free love, which is super sweet and super cool. I think you need it right now, Pisces. Whatever's going on, for some of you, this is what's going on. For some of you, it's a little different, right? Maybe it's you moved on from you into retirement, And that whole concept of that change is changing who you are and what you need to do and what you need to learn to do after that. Lots of opportunities. The Three of Wands is here saying, hey, check it out. I remember the lessons from my past. I am no longer going to be repeating the old behaviors from my past. So even as I move forward, even as I receive love freely, this is super cool, but I don't want to step on those toes and I don't want to do anything wrong in this situation. So you're going to be watching yourself carefully to make sure that you're not putting yourself in a position, right, to do old behaviors. Seven of Swords is in the block department, meaning that you are not going to be put in charge of anything right now. You're not going to have any new powers to make things happen. You're going to be kind of handling your own shit and probably doing as much as you can with it without like being able to delegate anything. You kind of have to handle everything yourself right now, okay? Yeah. The foundation of your heart is blocked right now. You're really not in a great space emotionally, so just relax and appreciate what's going on around you. Take each small gift as it is, as a gift, and say thank you. And then stay in that moment as long as you can with the gift, but don't try and make it into something else than what it is. It's just a gift. And you're not ready for new relationships. You're not ready to, you're working through the stuff of a past relationship right now. So that's good news. And you can remember lessons from the past, so you're going to do better this time than you have in the past. The World is here showing that finishing anything isn't going to go very well this week. You're not really in a place to finish. Like I said, you might have to go back and do some paperwork or something like that to make things get happening. And you got to do it all yourself. So you're not completed yet, but you're not starting anything either. So that's good news. Even with the Ace of Cups, this is not about a new relationship. For most of you, this is not about a new relationship. There might be a couple of you that are having a new relationship, but for most of you, if you've been through the rest of this month and following along and in those places that I've been going, this is not about a new beginning. This is about you not being able to finish or start anything right now. So receive your gifts and say thank you, but don't make a big stink about it, and don't make it into anything more than what it is, all right? The Queen of Swords is showing up to say, yes, I'm in charge. She's very pokey. She wants to be the boss in this situation. So if you're trying to negotiate something with her, she's going to be dominating, and it's going to be kind of intense. So be aware that she's holding more cards than you are right now, and it's going to be kind of an uncomfortable situation. Yeah. She wants what she wants, and she's going to cut you loose or something like that. You know what I mean? If this is the end of a relationship situation, this person is going to come out hard and gnarly, and it's going to be a difficult break for you, while she's going to be walking away in power. She's going to leave you in tatters, all right? I apologize for saying it that way, but that's kind of how it's coming up. Reminding you to keep your finances balanced as best you can as part of your solution. Considering what's going on with all this stuff. And the Page of Cups is showing me that there will be new information coming to you about ways, things going on with your personal passions and your hopes and your prayers and your relationship. So you may find that these two pages, power within the relationship, right? These two could work together to have you taking good charge of a situation, and maybe you and she could work out a situation where together, I mean, okay, so perhaps, I'm just going to throw out a perhaps. These are not gender specific, of course, but the idea would be that you as a Pisces person would then be working with your relationship person to dissolve the relationship per se, but you would do it yourselves. You wouldn't do it with a lawyer, okay? You would do it on your own. That's kind of what I'm getting. You'll both save money in the process, and it doesn't look like you Pisces person are going to be fighting too much about having it done your way. You're going to just go with whatever they want to do, and that's okay. It's okay. You don't always have to fight about it. You can always just say, hey, sure, whatever you need, I'm out. Okay? And that's going to be very interesting to see how this plays. I'm really sorry that it comes across like this is a whole breakup kind of month for you. That is not what I wanted for any of you. It could also be the dissolution of a business. Just be aware something is ending, okay? And it's going to be better for you in the end, all right? So let's go ahead and get a message from the Cosmic Oracle, all right? What do we have for Pisces? That's the one. Right there. All right. So this card here, listen to your body and do what it's asking of you. All right. So whether it's asking you to go run 10 miles or take a minute and eat some food or take a nap or go, you know, don't sit still, or, you know, whatever it's saying to you, we need to pay attention. My body likes to tell me all kinds of things like, you're doing it wrong all the time. So pay attention to what your body is saying so that you can take good care of yourself. Self-care is one of the only things we have to do perfectly, because if we don't, things go wrong. So I want you to take good care of your body and make sure that you're listening to it, okay? I mean, we started with adventure awaiting, and I can't say that there's anything less adventurous than what you've been into already, but dang, I didn't think there'd be so much emotion involved with your adventure. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and see your mystery card. Time for a nap. Well, not surprised. With all this stuff going on, I'm not surprised you might need a little nap. That would be probably a good choice. Right on. If your body asks for it, you should go for it, okay? Now then, I forgot a pocket full of rocks for you. Let's get those rocks. All right, we have smoky quartz, citrine, and blue apatite. What a lovely combination for this particular week. Smoky quartz is about staying grounded and releasing things that no longer serve you. That could be relationships, work situations, stuff you don't need anymore. All of those things are possible. Physical stuff, way of thinking, relationships, jobs, all of those things could be on the block. Whatever you don't need anymore, you're going to let it go. Citrine is here, keeping your emotions and your feelings and your memories all in check. Not too much, not too little. You're remembering exactly what you need to and nothing more, all right? And so everything is feeling kind of balanced emotionally right now, which is super cool that you're not feeling out of whack, even as you're making big decisions. Now, apatite, blue apatite, is a 5th chakra stone, all about your throat. And it's going to be you using healing words, even as you speak and share all this particular week, whether it's you're receiving or sharing what you've learned. You're going to be using healing words, okay? Sharing your memories, allowing this person to work things out, and it's okay. Those healing words you're going to use are going to be beneficial to the whole team, okay? So very nice. I'm going to put these rocks down right here. Pisces, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but if you do want to carry them, let me know. Write something down in the box and let me know in the comments, and let me know how that works for you. If you want to carry something else, also let me know in the comments and we'll talk about that too. I appreciate you. If you want to have a private reading with me or come on out to the fair, find me wherever I am in the world, come on out, and my schedule is going to be down in the description box below, as well as all the different decks that I use so that you can find and acquire them if you'd like to. They're all very beautiful decks, and I appreciate every single one of them. So check those out and see what you think. And of course, if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it. It helps my little channel grow. And we will see you next week when we talk about June. All right? Thank you so much. We'll see you then.